So anyway, my friend Lena gave me 5 things that she associates with me and gave me the assignment to make a video about them. Okay, the first thing Lena gave me, I wish she gave me this, but I think I just, now I'm creepy. Okay, so the first association thing that Lena gave me was Rupert Grint. Because he's my favorite ever.
What do you like about him?
I don't even really know. I mean, besides the fact that he was Ron Weasley, and Ron is one of my favorite characters from the Harry Potter books and movies, Rupert Grint is actually like really cool, and he has like an ice cream truck, which is awesome. And I read an interview once where he said that when he grew up, he wanted to be an ice cream man. Also, he can ride a unicycle, apparently, which is really very cool because I can barely manage a bicycle. And I feel like a unicycle would be like twice as hard to ride. The second thing Lena associates with me is pizza, because I always talk about pizza and my love of pizza. But pizza is one of those things that I could eat a lot of and not get tired of them. Every other month or so, kind of averages out to be about every other month or so, Katie and I try to get to Philly because our favorite pizza ever is there in the form of Toto's. And every time we go, I always like tweet pictures and take pictures of our pizza before we eat it because it's so beautiful and it's delicious, and I wish it weren't 4 hours away from us. Or maybe I'm glad that it's 4 hours away from us because that means it's special and we don't make ourselves sick from eating it all the time, which we would probably do because it's so good.
True story.
True story. The next thing Lena associates with me apparently is hats, which is, I love hats. And I don't have nearly enough hats. I think everybody could use more hats in their life. Which is actually kind of weird because I don't wear hats very often. And I just have a lot of them, but I don't ever wear them places, probably because I'm always like, oh, it's going to mess up my hair, or it's not cold enough outside to warrant wearing a hat. So hats. Ready? Hat collage. Gryffindor color hat from my friend Alyssa, who made this for me. Look, it's even got like this really cool flower. Turning the wrong way. This really cool flower on it. And it's Gryffindor colors, which I love a lot. And I feel like I have probably never ever worn this hat anywhere in my life. But I got it when we were in Colorado because I have family in Colorado and I love Colorado a lot. So, got altitude, get it? Because Colorado's in the mountains. Plus the dumbest face I've ever made. Plus I like the color of it. It's really nice blue. I have this hat, which I think I've worn in a video before, even when I was rapping for Kat's birthday or something. But it says, I'm rad, you're rad. And then in really little letters, it says, let's hug. And I've got a lion hat, because I'm a Gryffindor. And I've worn this in a video before too, when I talked about my New York trip last year.
Like it's Quidditch.
Oh, and I wore it in my Quidditch video. Bam! And I've got another lion hat, because I think secretly I really want to be Luna Lovegood. And because I'm a Gryffindor. And this is some lion pride, y'all. And if you want one of these, you can get it at the National Zoo in DC. So, tell them I sent you. Except, don't, because it wouldn't matter, because they wouldn't know who I am. It would probably just freak a bunch of people out, so never mind. And then I've got this hat, which was made for me by Wordy Girl K-Dog. And it's fantastic. Look at this color green. It's so wonderful. And it's huge, which I also love. So it's really comfy. And man, I really love hats. I should wear hats more often.
I love hats.
I love every kind of hat.
I just want to.
I don't remember how the rest of that goes, but I want to hug all the hats at the same time. Here's another hat. I just found this upstairs. I think it's actually my mom's, which is proof that my mom is probably cooler than I am. Because look at that. Look at those colors. This is great. I'm sad that I couldn't find one of my other hats. It's like a furry, like, hunter's hat. And it makes me feel like I could go out and kill a wild animal. Which I wouldn't do, because that's just... they can't kill things besides, like, spiders. I probably shouldn't even be talking about killing spiders. Am I a bad person now?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and I saved the best for last. You're gonna love this one. I love this one so much. This is my beard hat. I wish that you could see it, but it's so dark that it's hard to, like, tell what's happening here. But it's got, like, this beard thing. And it's got a mustache. See? Does it have eyebrows? I wish it had eyebrows. But when I wear it, I can't talk in my mouth. But I have to duck lip when I wear this. Otherwise the mustache just is in my mouth all the time. But I think that makes me sound more like I should be wearing this hat. I think my sister's judging me right now. She's sitting next to me like...
I'm never not judging you.
Did you hear that? She's never not judging me. That's pretty...
I'm very judgeable.
I'm very judgeable?
Mm-hmm. Look at what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a beard hat! It's important! I have to spread the word about this.
Hey, Paul Bunyan.
I do feel like Paul Bunyan. I should have a giant blue ox. Was its name Babe? Or was it like Baby?
Babe.
Babe. The only person who's gonna think this is funny. Babe. Babe, let's go cut some trees. I can't do it.
Put a hat on top of that hat. Hatception.
Now I legit have a beard hat. I'm wearing a hat. That's awesome. I'm gonna wear this forever. I don't even have anything else to say now. I'm just gonna sit here and... How are you all day? I feel like I'm like Santa's cool younger brother. That sounded like Tim Allen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, home improvement. Why do I do this? This is so awesome. I feel kind of like Shay Carl. Another thing that Lena... I feel like this is like making me like make my voice deeper. Like wearing this beard makes me want to be like, the other thing that Lena associates with me is Twitter. I don't know why I think like men with mustaches and beards just growl all the time. That's apparently like my impersonation of a guy with facial hair. It's just that he's like, no real words, just... I probably should take this off soon or else this video is never going to end. So the other thing Lena associates with me, the fourth thing, is Twitter, which is probably because I'm on there all the time. So my Twitter age, which I just looked up, is 1 year, 8 months, 3 days, 4 hours, 40 minutes, 50 and seconds. I guess it means and 50 seconds, but they like wrote it wrong, which is no longer true because it's been at least 10 seconds since I read that. So in that amount of time, I have tweeted 29,922 tweets. So I'm almost at 30,000 tweets, which is kind of crazy. And that apparently averages to 26.5 tweets per day, or 578 tweets per month. Apparently I tweet the most on Saturday evenings and around lunchtime during the rest of the week, which is probably, I can agree with that. And the last thing Lena associates with me, of the 5 anyway, is multitasking. I don't really know. I can't really think of like any examples of me like multitasking, especially since I sometimes am good at multitasking, but for the most part, me multitasking is really just me being really easily distracted and seeming to be doing a lot of things at once when I'm really just doing one thing at once and forgetting about everything else that I should be doing at the same time. Those are my 5 things. And this is my video. Bye!